Hello guys, and now we're going to program in a two-dimensional array in a given task. Watch this.
So now guys, we're going to have a code. Then at first, you need to see the task. So our task is to create a program that will accept a 12 numbers in a two-dimensional array list inside a list. Then accept the number to check how many times the number occurred and its location. So try. I already have the code here. Let's try to analyze and elaborate the process. So if you already understand the program, you will do is to print the enter 12 numbers, then initialize the n is equal to 3, and after that you need to have a list that is two-dimensional array that you can input it in a way of row and column. So this int, this is a one-liner uh, for loops. Then int j, for j in input, this represents as your column. It depends how many number that you will to put, and use slash tab. It's up to you if you will put the slash tab. Then that split method, because it returns a list of an integer or string after breaking the given string by its specified separator. So it can separate your split so that put you can input in a way of row and column. Then after that, for the nested for loop I in range for the row, this represent as your row. Then after you have a list, you need to have a code, the check of occurrences. So first initialize the check is equal to 0. Then initialize also the number that you want to check, inputted number. So num is equal to input enter number to check. And after that, you need to do the nested for loop. So for row in list means that for every row in list, for x in row, so for the list in row, or the number in row, if the number is equal to num, the number you want to check is, if it's true, then the check. This is a shortcut of check is equal to check plus 1. This is a shortcut of check plus 1. So it looks like here. Then if it's true, then the check will become 1, because 0 plus 1. So if it's false, then it will not added. So means that your number is equal to the number that your number you want to check is equal to the number in every row. So after you want to check the occurrences, you're going to locate the first occurrences of the number. So first you need to do is to initialize two variable to none. So this is my variable, to variable row column is equal to none. I use none because the none keyword is used to define a null value or no value at all. None is not the same as zero, false, or an empty string. So after you initialize your two variables, you also do the row count is equal to 0, same as here. So after initializing, you're going to put do the nested for loop again. So for row in list, wherever in list, row count plus equal to 1. Then if you did the row count is equal to 0 for your row, you also need to do the column count is equal to 0 because you were locating the first occurred number into a row column. So for x in row column again, then it true, then the column count will become 1. So because 0 plus 1, then it will added here. So if x is equal to none, the number you want to check you inputted here. So it's true, then we will down here. So if row is none, which is true, none, it's none here, then your row will equal to the row count. So then also the column is equal to the column count, which means that in every row the inputted number is equal to the x, means that that number is occurred or exist in that row and in that column. So that is the flow of a program here. Then the last we need to do is to print the location of the first occur, then the column, the first occur to the row and for the column. So let's try to run this. So as you can see here, we're going to input 12 numbers. Remember that we only have 3 rows, so means that if you will going to input 12 numbers, you need to have in every row have a 4 values. So enter number to check. So as you can see, we have repeated numbers. So let's see 5. So the occurrences 5 means that the 5 occurred 4 times here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then locate the first occur row in the row 1 in column 2. So this 5 is the first occur and it is located now. So means that this is the program. I hope you understand the program, and thank you for listening and watching.
Thank you guys for watching, and hope you understand my program.